Chapter 7 Wonderful Incarnation. Sai Baba was well versed in all yogic practices, including Dhauti, Khanda Yoga, and Samadhi, etc. Nobody could definitely reckon whether he was a Muslim or a Hindu. While he encouraged Hindus to celebrate the festivals of Ram Navami and Gokulashtami with all fervor, he encouraged the Muslims to carry out the sandal procession too. If we believe him to be a Hindu, he had allowed Muslims to perform namaz at the masjid, construct the tabut for the Muharram festival, and keep it up for 4 days, and himself lived in the masjid. If we considered him a Muslim, then he performed many activities in support of the Hindu religion, such as burning the dhuni or the sacred fire, grinding on the hand mill, blowing the conch and bells, singing bhajans, giving food, etc., in contradiction to the Mohammedan religion. The most orthodox Brahmins and Agnihotris prostrated at Baba's feet and washed them with water, performed arghya. Not even his closest associates could find out or come to a decision on which religion he belonged, as Sai Baba displayed no difference between caste, creed, and nationality, or even between any living being. To him, all living creatures, human or animals, were equal. He always uttered the words, Allah Malik, God is the sole owner. He disliked discussions or disputes and always preached Vedanta. He was a repository of knowledge, yet feigned ignorance and disliked honor. Though Baba had a human body, his deeds testified godliness. He was undoubtedly the incarnation of God at Shirdi. Baba had got repaired almost all temples in and around Shirdi through Tatya Patil. All the money he received as dakshina was given away either to his devotees or the needy each day. He distributed 15 rupees, 20 or 50 rupees to them at his will. People were immensely benefited by a mere darshan, sight of Baba. Some gained health, some wealth, the blind secured sight, and the lame could walk. His fame spread far and wide, and pilgrims from all over flocked to Shirdi, while Baba remained seated in meditation beside the dhuni in his masjid. He wore a white turban, a clean white dhotar around his waist, and a long shirt. Initially, Baba used to examine patients and give medicines. He became a famous Hakim, doctor, and cured several diseases in an instant. Baba's yoga practices. Baba was well versed in the processes and practices of yoga. 2 of them are described here. Dhauti is a practice of cleaning the stomach and intestines with a cloth 3 inches in breadth and 22.5 feet long. However, Baba used to go to the well, throw up his intestines, clean them inside and out, dry them on a tree, and reinsert them. This unique feat of Baba has been actually witnessed by the people of Shirdi. Khanda Yoga. In this practice, Baba extracted various limbs from his body, left them at different places in the masjid, and subsequently attached them again. Baba practiced yoga since infancy and was highly proficient in the art. He always worked for the welfare of others and gave help to many while many a time. He bore the pain and sufferings. Baba's all-pervasiveness and mercy. Once, on a Diwali day, 1910 AD, Baba was sitting near Dhuni and pushing firewood into it. Suddenly, he thrust his arm into the dhuni, which got scorched and burned immediately. Seeing this, Shyama and servant Madhava pulled Baba forcibly backward and inquired why he has done so. Baba replied, saying, "The wife of a blacksmith at a distant place was working the bellows of a furnace. When her sick husband called her, unmindful of the child in her lap, she got up hastily and the child slipped into the fire. I thrust my hand into the fire to save the child." Baba refused treatment for his hand by a doctor, but only permitted the leprosy patient, Bhagoji Shinde, to massage his hands with ghee and bandage it with medicinal leaves. This service continued till Baba attained Mahasamadhi. Sai Baba was a perfect Siddha. Though in reality he did not want any treatment, he allowed Bhagoji to serve him. Bhagoji was suffering from leprosy, probably due to the sins of his past birth. Though outwardly he was unfortunate, he was in reality very fortunate to get the benefit of Baba's company and the opportunity to remain his premier aide. Master Kapade's plague case. Mrs. Kapade came with her son from Amroti to stay in Shirdi for some days. One day, her son had fever, which further developed into bubonic plague. The worried mother prayed to Baba, who assured recovery thus. Baba lifted his kafni and displayed to all present there 4 fully developed buboes under his armpit. The boy was cured of his problem almost immediately. Seeing this unique and extraordinary deed or Leela, people were convinced on how Baba suffered pains for his devotees. Going to Pandharapur and staying there. In another instance, Sai Baba illustrated how he loved his devotees and anticipated their needs and movements. Nana Sahib Chandorkar, a revenue officer of Nandurbar in Khandesh, was transferred to Pandharapur, the Bhu Vaikunta, heaven on earth. On his way to the new place of posting, he wished to pay an unscheduled visit to Shirdi. When he was a few miles from Shirdi, Sai Baba, sitting in the masjid, asked the devotees around him to sing a bhajan that went as follows: "I have to go to Pandharapur and stay on there, for it is the house of my Lord." Shortly, Nana arrived, prostrated before Baba, and informed him about his new place of posting. He was surprised to learn from other devotees that Baba had already hinted on the matter. After taking Baba's permission, Udi and blessings, he left for Pandharapur. Om Namo Sai Nathaya. Shanti Shanti Shanti. End of chapter 7. End of first day's Parayan.